kickboxer, which I thought was okay. I thought his idea for doing martial arts movies was terrific. But I said, look, I've got another idea that I prefer to write rather than kickboxer. It's called Bloodsport. Well, now, that title got him right away. Okay, tell me about Bloodsport. I told him about Bloodsport, told him about Frank, introduced him to Frank, and Mark hired me to write the script. And that's basically how that came about. I got paid a ridiculous amount of money. This is before I was a member of the Writers Guild or anything like that. And a few years later, he found a way to get the movie made. And I remember he got the movie over to Canon Films, Menachem Golan. And the big question was, who's going to be in this movie? Who's going to play Frank in this movie? And right around that time, when the production was coming together, they were getting the money from Canon and all that. There was a movie that came out called No Retreat, No Surrender. And Mark tells us, he tells me and Frank, go check out this movie, No Retreat, No Surrender. There's this guy in it that Menachem's thinking about using. His name's Jean-Claude Van Damme. And we went and checked it out. We thought he was terrific. And next thing you know, they're off to Hong Kong. I had not met Jean-Claude at this time. Jean-Claude went off to Hong Kong. Frank went there. Frank worked on the film. He helped them put these fights together. And there's some really clever stuff going on. You know, I haven't watched the movie for a while, but you see the movie, and there's a lot of really cool stuff in those fight scenes. The fight scenes really make this movie. And so Frank and Jean-Claude had a lot to do with putting all that together, coming up with the choreography, coming up with the moves. I'm going on and on with this answer, so let's go to somebody else. Any other questions out there? Okay, you back there?
I don't know if you can share any insight on this, but throughout the fight sequences, you hear a cat meowing. What is that about?
I did not hear a cat meow.
Really?
No? Did anybody